Hey, what's up, YouTube fam? Thanks for tapping back in and welcome back to the channel. Hey, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm your boy, Clutch C. And as you can see on the thumbnail, man, it says bad experience with a dealership. Last month, I changed the oil. I changed the oil filter screen. I tried to put it back together. It wouldn't seal back up. So I took it to a dealer because I know they would do it right. At least that's what I thought. Hey, man. So we're going to talk about everything that happened and show you the experience I had. And I would love to have your opinion at the end. All right, man, I'm dropping my bike off at Houston Motorsports. And there's an oil leak right down here where the oil filter screen is. That's all wrong with it. So I'm just going to go around the bike here. Show you what it looked like so I can remember what it looks like when I dropped it off. Nothing else is wrong with it. All right, here we go. All right, y'all, I'm back at Houston Motorsports. I had to drop my bike off because it had the filter screen was leaking. It wouldn't seal, so I brought it to Houston Motorsports. I dropped it off June the 28th, 2025. Today is April the 1st, 2025. Pretty much they kept my bike for 5 weeks. So we're gonna go in here and see what they have to say, and hopefully the leak is fixed. So you can get it to stop leaking, huh? Hopefully.
Yeah, it let it sit for a couple of days. They took it for a ride and let it sit for a couple of days and no leak, so.
Right, cause when you ride it, it'll build the pressure up.
Yeah.
I thought I had it for 2 days. It didn't leak for 2 days. Even after I rode it, it overnight, then it started to. So did he note on there why it wouldn't seal back? Did he say? Should have been simple.
I know he messed around with it for a while. But yeah, I'm not sure what exactly.
I'll never open that up again. But.
I don't know what exactly voodoo he did on it, but.
Shucks. It should have been a simple, open it, change filters, put it back on, done. Should have been that simple.
All right, we paying cash or card?
Card.
So the reason we bring our shit to shops is because you expect people to be transparent and honest, right?
Yeah.
When shit happens.
Right.
So that's what I'm doing. I'm owning up to my shit.
Okay.
Right.
What's up, man?
Yeah, just inside on the service side. Is this your bike?
Yep, this is my bike.
All right, and I know you know your bike.
I know my bike.
Exactly.
Every.
So I can't, in good conscience, do something by accident and then not say some shit.
Okay.
So I want to point it out to you.
Okay.
When I was moving your bike just now, I scraped your saddlebags. Right here.
Oh, man.
I know, man. And that's what I'm saying. Before you leave, I want to let you know we can make it right. However we got to do it, whether that be fixing this, touching it up, or if I'm going to talk to them about discounting your ticket if that's something you want to do. But, and then the other side, I'm really sorry about this, man.
Yeah.
But that's all me. It's not the technician. That happened just now, and I wasn't gonna.
It happened just now?
Literally just now. I'm so sorry.
What's your name? Dang. Would you have to get it off the lift or something?
Yeah, and it was in a tight space. I thought I was good because my front, but obviously the bags, and that's where it's completely on me.
Okay.
So we can make the bags right if that's what you want, or if you want to see if you can save some money right here, then I'll talk to them right now about what you're about to pay.
Yeah, let me see something. I just hope he stopped the leak.
Oh yeah, this is the one where even after putting yeah, I remember talking about this, and then still just the slightest drips were showing from what the technician was reporting.
Right. And
yeah,
so
hopefully you see significantly less than what you did before.
hopefully I don't see none.
Man, in the past, I know it's been, I've had to tell people residual oil from.
Oh, man.
Once again, I'm really sorry about that, man. That's why I want to say, you tell us, you tell me how
What you want to do,
right.
huh?
Yeah.
All right, so let's go back and talk to him and see what,
To the ticket.
Yes, I will. I'll do that right now.
I mean, because you know it's been, today is 5 weeks. I brought it in June 28th.
And I've been out a month.
And
I
ain't
just
nobody
got-
did. I know you was gone, so ain't
Yeah.
nobody else did anything.
On principle, you're right. It's been a month, and then you get it back, and it has some tragedy. I get it, bro. So I appreciate you for your understanding.
Well, thank you, man, for
Not
being
tearing me a
honest.
new one.
No, I mean, hey, it's done.
You had every right to do so, though.
I wouldn't do that. No, it's done. You know what would make me happy? You know what would make me really happy? It don't leak when I get home.
That made me happy too.
That would make me happy. I would be good with whatever else.
All right, brother.
I don't want to call back and say, hey, man, it's still leaking.
We don't want you to.
So, okay, well. All right, man.
All right, brother.
Thank
Have
you
a
for
good weekend,
understanding.
man.
All right, man, have a good one.
Drive safe, man.
Now I gotta, so as you can see, they scratched the bags on the bike, and here was the price right here. So he just gave it to me at no cost. Well, I was gonna ask for a discount anyway, because they kept it 5 weeks. So we're gonna do another walk around, and then I'm gonna take her home in this 101-degree heat. So far it seems that it's not leaking, but I thought I had the problem fixed for 2 days, and I rode it, and it 2 days after it started leaking again once the pressure built back up. So hopefully they got it done. Although, man, he scratched my bags, but he was honest enough to tell me. And so they just zeroed out the ticket. And I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm sure I can fix those some kind of way. And let's see. And this is at Houston Motorsports. So, hey, I would be really happy if it just didn't leak. So we're gonna get back, we're gonna get on the road, and I'll talk to you when I get back to the house. All right, so I got home, and I'm just gonna try to clean her up a little bit. I mean, she was dusty. They didn't even wash it for me. It came back really dusty. And as I was washing, I was looking, and I saw another scratch. You know, you can see it right here. It is a pretty huge scratch on my tank. Wow. I'm scared to look anywhere else. Let me finish washing it down. What's up, guys? It's your boy Clutch C. Hey man, today I'm out here, a beautiful Saturday morning. .98 degrees in Houston, Texas. So this is my first real ride on my bike since I got it back from the dealership. I'm to fix the oil leak. So this is day 2. When I picked it up, we had some other problems going on, but at least it wasn't leaking. So I let it sit overnight with cardboard under it, no leak. All right, guys, I've been riding a couple of hours. I just stopped to take me a break before I go back in. But I wanted to ask you a question. I've been without my bike for like 5 weeks, man, so I really need to ride. But I really have a question for you. So who you think got off better, the dealership or me? Now, I went in with one problem, which was the oil leak, but then they scratched my bags all up. So I know those scratches wasn't there, but to be honest, the guy was pretty honest. He said, hey, before I paid the ticket, he said, hey man, I scratched your bike and I wanted to show it to you before you had to pay for anything. So basically we zeroed out the ticket. I didn't have to pay the $233, I think it was, for the oil leak repair. He offered to fix the bags, but would you have left your bike there again after being there for 5 weeks? I didn't want to leave my bike, so I just told him to go ahead and zero out the ticket for me. But here's my question. Who came out on top, me or the dealership? I mean, I went in with one problem, which was the oil leak, and hopefully that's fixed. I mean, I wrote it on Friday, it was okay, it didn't leak. All day Saturday, it didn't leak. And so, which today, so I'm still gonna put a cardboard under it tonight, and hopefully, hopefully everything is good. But who came out better, me or the dealership? I mean, they did offer to fix the bag, to be fair, but I just wasn't gonna leave my bike there I don't know how long they would have kept it. I don't think I trust them to keep my bike again like that. So what do you think? Who came out better, the dealership or me? I mean, I'm okay, long as my bike is fixed, I'll figure out the bags. I mean, she looking good. And as of right now, basically day 2. I brought it home Friday, today is Saturday, and I don't see an oil leak. And so that was my biggest concern. But tell me what you think. Who got out better, me or the dealership? Yeah, I didn't have to pay for the oil leak, but now my bags and my bike is all scratched up. So, who got the better end? Anyway, man, we're gonna keep you informed. I'm gonna put a cardboard under tonight, Saturday night, and pray that the problem is fixed, that the oil leak is fixed, and I can figure out how to get the bags fixed myself. So, anyway, so all right, man, we'll wait till tomorrow, and hopefully there's no oil under the bike. Then I'll be happy. I'll be happy if the oil leak is fixed. I'll just have to get the scratches on the bag fixed. Somebody told me that, a friend of mine, he said, hey man, you could live with an oil leak. I mean, no. I told him he may be able to live with the oil leak, but I don't want to have to live with it. I shouldn't have to. That's why I took it to professionals and let them do it, because I didn't want oil leaking in my garage. So, and I didn't want my bike to leak, no way. So anyway, man, I'm gonna go ahead and go home, and we'll check it out tomorrow. Okay, it's day 3. Brought her home Friday, no leak. Rode her Saturday, no leak. Today is Sunday, and let's see, hopefully that cardboard is dry. Let's check it out. Fingers crossed. Leak. So now I have to figure out what else to do. Maybe I have to take it to a different dealership. We'll see. I can't stand an oil leak. It is really bothering me. So we'll start all over again. So hey man, thanks for watching to the end. So you saw it all for yourself. So what would you do? Would you take your bike back to that dealership after they've had it for 5 weeks? Would you take it to a different dealership? Would you try to fix it yourself? So right now I'm in a dilemma. I'm really disappointed, and you know, I don't know what to do right now, but we're gonna figure out. I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna have to do a part 2 just to keep you informed of what's going on. So anyway, man, talk to me, leave it in the comments. I'd love to know your opinion on what you would do. You know, could you settle for an oil leak, or would you want it fixed? All right, guys, that's it for this video. Hey, man, please hit that like and subscribe button. And, man, hopefully there'll be a part 2 with good news. Hey, make sure you keep tools on the ground, and y'all be safe out there, man. Later.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go.